Now, this is one whale of a tale, and thankfully, it has a happy ending. Also, how cool is this background? Several beluga whales, like this one, that were stuck at a shattered marine park in Canada and at risk for euthanasia, they're safe tonight, thanks to several aquariums right here in the United States that stepped in to save them. This all started when a Canadian theme park, it's called Marineland, closed in 2024. It warned the Canadian government that it would need to euthanize the whales that lived there if no one took them. Thankfully, people stepped up. After internet uproar and activists intervening, the Canadian government approved a plan in January to move 30 whales to the United States and Spain. But how do you even go about transporting animals that can weigh up to 3,600 pounds with lots and lots of help and know-how? The whales were transported in planes and trucks using specialized cold water containers. I can't stop watching this video. They were monitored by vets and got a medical checkup before they were approved to relocate. Aquariums in Chicago and San Antonio welcomed 6 belugas today. 24 more belugas will arrive at aquariums in Georgia, San Diego, and Spain in the next few months. The team at Shed Aquarium in Chicago burst into applause when it was all said and done. Watch. Some of them even had tears in their eyes. Now, one of those people fighting to save the whales since the very beginning was Phil Demers. He's a former Marineland employee turned animal activist. Phil, such a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much. I was telling our viewers, we were watching the video, this is the first phase of a massive international rescue effort. What does this coordinated rescue plan look like so far?
Well, this is the culmination of over a decade of advocacy, and it took a long time and onboarding of several levels of government, both on the Canadian side and eventually on the U.S. We passed laws to stop the cruelty on Marineland, and ultimately, Marineland's failure. It ultimately all led to Marineland's failure and led to this situation where I'd long forewarned would happen, where the life support system would fail in such a case that these animals would need emergency rescues. And here we are.
Thank goodness for what you did. So let's talk about the remaining whales. How will they be moved? Where are they going?
2 whales, beluga whales, and 4 dolphins will be heading to Spain. And thereafter, the remainder, I believe 20 remaining belugas will be scattered throughout other facilities in the U.S. as well. So we're going to see more of these successful moves. Looking forward to more successes. And yeah, thereafter, let's hope that I don't have to do this anymore in terms of advocacy.
I'm just seeing all the care that the vets are handling these beluga whales. It's very heartwarming. And again, a lot of grateful people to you. You're a diehard defender for these animals. You warned, again, the aquariums taking them, that if conditions or care for these animals falter, you said you will see me. You don't want to see me. How do you ensure they take care of these beluga whales, Phil?
I have eyes and ears inside, around, above, below of every one of these facilities, you know, and I always have to credit the whistleblowers that reach out to me and offer perspectives, unique perspectives. Very often it's trainers blowing the whistle on the inside. So these facilities know this, and so they're going to be held to a higher standard, and I'm sure they welcome the challenge because everyone collectively wants better for these animals, and this is what we're all hoping for.
How confident are you in their care here in the United States?
I'm confident in the water quality. That was the basis of my concerns at Marineland with the failing water system. I'm confident in oversight. I've campaigned to shut down facilities in the U.S. successfully in the past. And also, they're all within reach of our advocacy and our campaigning. No one wants that pressure. So the reality is the fight for improved quality of care for captive animals will always happen. My hope is that it continues on the inside of these facilities as well as among the activists on the outside.
It's amazing what one person or a few people can do, and you're certainly one of those people. Phil Demers, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.